Hello guys, so today guys we have another vlog. In today's vlog guys, we will talk about all the Sony full frame lineup. Yeah, so I'm gonna show you here and the specs of each Sony full frame mirrorless camera that available here in Adoor. So let's start now guys. And if you want to check all the camera, we have demo unit here in Megastore showroom here in AB World in Symphony. So let's start now guys. First we have the A1. So this is the top of the list. Yeah. This is the Sony A1. And guys, the Sony A1 is again guys, all camera that we are talking about is all full frame camera. So this is the Sony A1, which is 50 megapixel with 759 focusing point, and ISO range up to 102,400 and 30 frames per second with silent shooting mode. It's already silent shooting mode guys. So it's perfect for wildlife photography and everything. You have 8K 30p and 4K 120p resolution of video. C-Stone and Cinema 1.4, Lag 2, Lag 3, yeah. So in body stabilization already in the camera. So ayan. So I'm gonna suggest that if you want to record 8K and 4K video 120 frames, you need to use the CF Express card on the Sony instead. Sony A1. So and guys, again you have the weight. You have 2 slots of CF Express and SDXC. SDXC, 2 slot of SDXC, UHS 2, and two slot for CF Express. So yeah, you have 4 SD card that you can put on the Sony A1. So next is the Sony A9 Mark II. But fortunately, we don't have the A9 Mark II, I think. No? Nothing A9 Mark II. Okay. So let's proceed. So next is the Sony A7R Mark V. So this is the Sony A7R Mark V. So the logo is in the top of the camera. This is in the left side. Sony A7R Mark V. So if you are more in photography, then this camera is good for you. If you print large printing, like anong mga biggest printing size that you want. Yan. Again, it's 61 megapixel for Sony A7R Mark V. So again, if you want to shoot, if you want to print, or if you are more in photography, then this is the best photography camera as of today. Ayan, 693 focusing point, 10 frames per second for the continuous burst mode. Again, this also have a silent shooting mode, and you can shoot 8K, 8K 25p and 4K 60p. So compare for the Sony A1, which is 8K 30p and 4K to 120p. So it's more better the A1 for video. But again, this is more in photography. So still you can use the 4K 825p and 8K 25p and 4K 60p. Yeah. Again, you have also electronic stabilization in body also. Ayan. Image stabilization in body, and you have also dual CF Express. Similar with the A1, you have 2 CF Express slot, and you have 2 slot for SDXC. And you have 2 slot of CF Express and 2 slot for SDXC. Then after that, A7R Mark V. If you are more in video type, and if you want a camera from Sony which is more particular for video, then the A7S Mark III is for you. This is the Sony A7S Mark III. Again, the logo is on the top of the left side of the camera, which is written A7S Mark III. So in the A7S lineup, this is the latest one, which is the Mark III. So again, if you are more in photo, you can go for A7R Mark V. If you are more in sports plus video, then you can go for A1. But sports and wildlife, A1 is the best. Now, if you are more into a video like vlogger or any content creator or cinematography, A7S Mark III is good for you. Again, because this is only 12 megapixel. It's only 12 megapixel camera, so it's very nice in low light. This is monster in low light. Yeah. Even if you boost your ISO for 400,000, still it's very useful. 759 focusing point, the ISO up to 409,600. Yan. 10 frames per second for the boost mode. Again, silent shooting mode is there. 4K 422. 4K 422 and 4K 120p. Similar with the A1. But again, in low light, this is more better than the A1. This is 12 megapixels, so yeah, you can use then plus 4K 120p. Even if you don't have lights, using 120p, again, is the best for slow motion. And okay, in body stabilization, it's already there. Again, similar slot with the A1 and A7R Mark IV. CF Express, you have two CF Express and two UHS-2. Again, if you are recording a higher bitrate on this camera, then you need to purchase the CF Express Type A. Again, guys, all Sony camera is CF Express Type A. So the next one is A7 Mark IV. Yeah, A7 Mark IV is the A7 Mark IV. So the A7 Mark IV, again, first we have the A1. If you are more in sports, wildlife photography and video, then I'll go for A1. Sports, wildlife, and yeah. But if you are more in photo, then consider the A7R Mark V, which is 61 megapixel. But if you are more in video, then I will go for the A7S Mark III. And now, if you are more in photo and video, half photo and half video, then the A7 series is for you. Again, Sony A7 Mark IV. So the Sony A7 Mark IV is 33 megapixel with 759 focusing point, ISO range up to 204,800 with 10 frames per second for the burst mode. Again, silent shooting is already there. For the video, it's 422 10-bit 4K 60p. So 422 10-bit 60p with a full HD of 120p. So again, this is good already photo with the 33 megapixel for printing, and you have also for video, which is full HD 120p. And IS in body stabilization is already there. Okay, the slot CF Express, I think it's similar with You have one CF Express with the UHS-2, and the other one is the slot 2 is SD. So you have only one CF Express, and the other one is SDXC. So you have two SDXC and one slot for CF Express. Yeah. And for the last one, guys, for the full frame, the latest one, actually A7C we don't have the A7C now, but the latest camera that we have full frame now is the Sony CV-E1. So eto siya, guys. Yeah. So this is the new Sony CV-E1. So it's more compact for vlogging, content creator, for everyday. Again, for the last camera that we have is the Sony ZV-E1. So again, the Sony CV-E1 is 12.1 megapixel camera. So I believe this is more in video, like content creator, vloggers. You can find still the A7C is more better for photo compared to Sony VE1, because that one is 24 megapixel full frame. And this one is 12 megapixel, similar with the A7S. Again, for video recording, 4K 120p and Full HD 240p. Similar with the A7S. But A7S is 422. 422 10-bit. On the ZV-1 is 120p and 240p. And that's it for today, guys. Again, I will let's recall the Sony A1 if you are more in photo, video with a high burst mode for wildlife photography. Yeah, you can go for Sony A1. If you are more into photography, then we have the Sony A7R Mark V for 61 megapixel. If you want more in video, then we have the Sony A7S Mark III 422-bit and 240. Okay. And if you are more in photo and video, we have the Sony A7 Mark IV, 33 megapixel and 422, 4K. Yeah. And for the last one, if you are more in content creator or vloggers, then you go for Sony ZV-1. So again, this is all the Sony full frame lineup that we have here available in AAB World. If you want to check our camera, you can visit our website www.abworld.com. All the Sony cameras, the lenses is already available to our website. If you want to check the camera itself, you can visit us here in Symphony Megastore Showroom, Salmia. So, yeah. If you want to check also to our branch, we have in Negela and Shamia Showroom. Hanggang dito lang again. Flex, I want to flex my team is Team Positive. Ang PBK 2.0 na sila Palaboy FW na sa likod ng camera. Si Brian Punara, si Julius at si Audrey. So hanggang dito lang. Thank you and mabuhay.